Hello, my name's Adam Jacobs, Principal Microsoft Architect at Polycom, and today I'm going to walk you through the web provisioning process for the RealConnect for Office 365 solution. So the first thing we're doing here is we're going to our web provisioning service, which is currently located at webapp.plcm.vc. This in the future will be embedded within an Office Store application, but for now we're going to use the website to do this. And the first thing we need to do is we need to sign in and authorize the application. And I need to sign in as a global administrator for my Office 365 tenant. So let's go ahead and click this here and we'll kick off the process. So I'm going to sign in with my admin credentials. And the first thing you'll notice is that Microsoft's Graph API is going to request access to our Azure Active Directory. And in this case here, it's requesting the access to directory as me, as my user account. And we can drill into the details here. We can see that this is Polycom, who's the organization requesting the rights, and also the application is created by us. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to accept that. And this specific right gives us the ability to post tenant ID information into your Azure Active Directory, which ultimately then results in a Skype for Business online invite, which includes the right join information, because that information is created at the time of provisioning. Specifically, the tenant ID is created. So the next thing we're being asked for here is to be authorized or to authorize Polycom as a cloud solution provider or CSP. Now this is an important step, and one of the things that this does is it gives us the ability to create a new SKU within your Office 365 portal. So after this is completed, there's a new plan which is added, which is the video interoperability plan, and this allows you to then assign licenses to your users. Now, at this point in time, we need to add admin permissions to the portal, and admin permissions which are given to Polycom. This will change in the future, but for now, this is the process, and this can be removed after, and we'll show you in a moment how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to authorize, and because my credentials are still cached, it's not going to prompt me for another username and password when I click sign in. It's going to go off, it's going to sign in, and it's then going to ask me to consent, which we should have in just a moment. And here we go. We're going to grant Polycom with admin credentials. I'm going to consent here and click yes and authorize Polycom as a CSP. And now this has been successfully accepted. I can click close. And now we can see that within our partner relationships, we have a new partner. In this case, it's Polycom. And we can see the admin rights have been applied, and I'm going to go back in after and I'm going to remove these rights. So let's go back to the web application, and if we wait, it's going to ask us in a moment for our license key and more details. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to just grab my license key, which I put into Notepad, and I'm just going to paste that in here. I'm going to check my information, and there's a few items that are missing, so I'm going to put in my email address. I'm going to put in my phone number and my address. And I'm going to accept and agree to the terms of service. And in a moment, I should be prompted with my tenant information. Also, I should be told how many licenses I've acquired. There we go. So we can now see that my company name and my domain associated with my Office 365 tenant, and also the GUID is displayed. This is my unique tenant ID, which has been assigned, and this is the IVR associated with my tenant that could be dialed, and then the conference or VTC conference ID can be entered. But most importantly, my activation key has provided me with a trial license, and I've got 5 licenses here, and this is good until April 24th. So of course, the next thing for me to do with these 5 licenses is to assign them to my users. So I'm going to click Manage License Assignments. I'm going to go back into the Office 365 portal, and we now see there's a new license plan that's been added, and there are 5 licenses. So let's assign a license to one of our users, and we can go and assign a license to Adam Jacobs here, which is my account. So if I go into Product Licenses, we can see there's a new plan. I'm going to assign my license and save it. And now when I go into Outlook, I can schedule RealConnect for Office 365 meetings. So because we've added the plan, we can now go ahead and we can remove those delegated access rights. So if I go into settings here and partner relationships, I can click my relationship here and go ahead and remove the delegated admin rights. And that's been removed successfully. And we can now see that we're no longer given admin rights. And that's it. The process is complete.